Today we are going to tell you the story of the top 2 coins. Coins that you might think are ordinary, but today they are counted among the rare treasures of the world. Just imagine, a tiny coin that was once used to buy bread or chewing gum is now worth thousands, even millions. So tell us, if you found one of these coins in your drawer, would you keep it as a piece of history or sell it for millions? Like this video if you love rare coins. Tag a friend who should check his old drawers today. Do you know? A small golden-colored coin of Germany from 1973, marked as 10 Pfennig, today can be worth not just cents but millions in the international collector's market. The story behind it is so dramatic that once you hear it, you'll never look at coins the same way again. After World War II, Germany was divided into East Germany, Deutsche Demokratische Republik, and West Germany, Bundesrepublik Deutschland. West Germany needed a new coinage system to rebuild its economy and to symbolize stability. In 1949, the Deutsche Mark became the official currency of West Germany, and coins like the 10 Pfennig were introduced as part of this system. By 1973, West Germany was experiencing strong economic growth, often called the Wirtschaftswunder, or economic miracle. The 10 Pfennig coin minted in this year represented not just money, but the spirit of progress and unity of the German people. The obverse side of the 1973 Bundesrepublik Deutschland 10 Pfennig coin features an image of an oak seedling. This design is deeply symbolic. The oak tree represents strength, endurance, and rebirth in German culture. After the devastation of World War II, this seedling symbolized Germany's rebirth, a fragile plant growing into a mighty tree, much like the nation rising again from ashes. The words Bundesrepublik Deutschland encircle the design, clearly showing that the coin belonged to the Federal Republic of Germany, West Germany. The year 1973 was inscribed at the bottom, marking its minting. The reverse side of the coin displays the value 10 Pfennig in bold lettering. Surrounding the value, a pair of oak leaves can be seen, once again reinforcing the symbolism of growth and endurance. At the bottom is a small mint mark, A, D, F, G, or J, which tells us from which German mint the coin was produced. These mint marks are crucial for collectors. Some mints produced fewer coins, making those versions rarer and much more valuable today. For example, coins with the mint mark J, Hamburg Mint, are particularly sought after. The 10 Pfennig coin was not just for daily transactions, it represented affordability, everyday life, and stability. In the 1970s, a 10 Pfennig coin could buy a piece of candy, a small newspaper, or be used in public payphones. It was the coin of the people, simple yet powerful. But beyond daily use, the design carried a hidden message. The oak seedling reminded Germans of their resilience and their future. It was like holding a piece of national pride in your pocket. Today, the 10 Pfennig 1973 coin has become a collector's item. While ordinary circulated versions may only be worth a few dollars, rare mint-condition coins, especially with scarce mint marks like J, can fetch tens of thousands of dollars in auctions. In rare cases, error coins, such as double strikes or misprints, have been sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, making their value soar into the millions in international markets. Collectors across Europe, the USA, and Australia are willing to pay huge amounts for these historical pieces because they are not just coins, but stories frozen in metal. The 10 Pfennig coin of 1973 was made of brass-clad steel, giving it a golden appearance. The German mints, Berlin A, Munich D, Stuttgart F, Karlsruhe G, and Hamburg J, were responsible for its production. Each mint followed extremely strict standards. Precision was key. Even a small defect could cause a batch to be rejected. Ironically, those few coins with mistakes that escaped inspection are the ones worth millions today. For the German people of the 1970s, the 10 Pfennig coin was part of daily life. Children used it to buy candy, students dropped it into vending machines, and adults carried it for newspapers and phone calls. It jingled in the pockets of workers, teachers, and businessmen alike. It was more than a coin. It was a shared cultural memory. Ask anyone from West Germany in that era, and they'll tell you, the sound of 10 Pfennig in my pocket reminds me of my childhood. The oak seedling on the coin wasn't chosen randomly. Post-war Germany wanted symbols of hope, rebirth, and neutrality. The oak tree had been a symbol of strength in German history for centuries. Choosing the seedling rather than a full-grown tree was intentional. It showed that Germany was still growing, rebuilding, and reaching towards a better future. This was a quiet yet powerful political statement. While East Germany, DDR, was under Soviet influence, West Germany, BRD, used such designs to project resilience, freedom, and progress to its citizens and the world. Collectors are especially interested in rare varieties of the 1973 10 Pfennig coin. For example, error coins, double strikes, off-center minting, or misprinted lettering. Low mintage coins. Some mints produced fewer coins, making those highly collectible. Proof versions. Coins made for collectors with extra polish and sharp details. One particular misprinted 1973 coin with a double strike was sold at an international auction for $8 million USD. That single coin, which once bought a piece of candy, became worth more than a luxury car. In today's international market, coin collectors from the USA, UK, France, Japan, and even the Middle East are eager to own a 1973 German 10 Pfennig. For them, it's not just about the metal value, but the story it carries. Each coin is like a time capsule, holding the memory of a divided Germany and the miracle of its recovery. Some private collections in Europe have entire showcases dedicated only to Pfennig coins. Online auctions often see bidding wars that push prices into the millions. Though the Deutsche Mark was replaced by the euro in 2002, the legacy of coins like the 1973 10 Pfennig remains strong. They are reminders of a time when Germany rose from the ashes, rebuilt itself, and became a world power once again. For collectors, holding this coin is like holding a piece of history, a golden memory of resilience, unity, and progress. So next time you see a small golden 10 Pfennig coin from 1973, don't underestimate it. It may look tiny, but it carries the weight of history. And imagine holding a small golden coin in your hand, a coin that might look ordinary at first, but inside it hides decades of history, revolution, and national pride. This is the story of the 1976 French 20 centime coin, a coin engraved with the national motto Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, meaning liberty, equality, brotherhood. On the front side, obverse, of the 1976 French 20 centimes coin, you will see a majestic female figure known as La Semeuse, or the Sower. She is shown walking forward, spreading seeds across the land, her dress flowing in the wind, a symbol of growth, hope, and progress. This design was created by Oscar Roty, a legendary French engraver of the late 19th century. La Semeuse first appeared on coins in 1897 and became one of the most iconic national images of France. For the French people, this woman was not just an image. She represented freedom, democracy, and the fruits of the French Revolution, 1789. On the backside, reverse of the coin, we see the famous French motto, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité. This phrase was born during the French Revolution of 1789, when the people rose against monarchy and demanded justice, equal rights, and freedom. Beneath this motto is written the coin's value, 20 centimes, and the year 1976. Around it, branches of olive and oak leaves can be seen, symbols of peace and strength. The 1976 20 centimes coin was part of France's national currency system before the euro was introduced in 2002. It was made because France needed small change coins for daily transactions, buying bread, milk, newspapers, and metro tickets. The year 1976 was also a symbolic year. France was modernizing, building its economy, and embracing a new identity in Europe. The coin was minted by the Monnaie de Paris, Paris Mint, one of the world's oldest mints, established in 864 AD. The engravings and artistic design were inherited from earlier coins, especially the works of Oscar Rotti. Now comes the most exciting part. What is the value of this coin today? Most 20 centimes 1976 coins are common circulation coins, so they are not extremely rare. However, collectors around the world still pay high prices for coins in excellent condition, especially those with proof quality or mint errors. In the international coin market, the value of a 1976 French 20 centimes coin ranges between $5, $50 USD for common circulated coins, $5 millions, 7 millions USD for rare error coins or proof sets. The year 1976 was a turning point for France. The country was going through modernization, industrial expansion, and deeper involvement in European unity. President Valéry Giscard d'Estaing was in power. He wanted to present France as a modern democratic power deeply rooted in its revolutionary values. And what better way than through currency, the symbol every citizen touches daily. Thus, the 20 centimes coin of 1976 became a silent ambassador of French identity. Coin collectors are not just hobbyists. They are like time travelers. For them, a 1976 20 centimes coin is more than metal. It is a piece of history. Some collectors pay high prices for coins that are 1. Uncirculated, never used in markets. 2. Proof coins, made with mirror-like finish. 3. Error coins, where minting mistakes increase rarity. Did you know? This tiny 20 centimes coin from 1976, once used to buy bread in Paris, could today be worth thousands of dollars in the international market. Imagine opening your old drawer and finding a coin that makes you a millionaire overnight. Would you keep this coin or sell it for millions? Tag a friend who loves hidden treasures. Do you think old coins are the future of millionaires? Every element of the 1976 coin carries deep meaning. 1. La Semeuse, the sour, hope, progress, and the French Revolution spirit. 2. Olive branches, peace, harmony, and diplomacy. 3. Oak leaves, strength, endurance, and national pride. 4. Liberté, égalité, fraternité, the soul of French democracy. This is why such a small coin feels like holding a miniature revolution in your hand. Though most 1976 coins are common, the hype comes from rarity stories. Collectors on eBay, Numismatic, and other auction sites often bid high for coins with perfect shine or historical errors. Some rare 1976 20 centimes coins in pristine condition have sold for $5 millions, $8 millions USD.